So hey y'all, I'm back with another video. So tonight's video is yet again another Chioma Chats video on camera edition. Let's go ahead and cue that theme song. Chioma Chats. Chioma Chats. Chioma Chats. Chioma Chats. Chioma Chats. Say Chioma Chats. Chioma Chats. Chioma Chats. Say Chioma Chats. Chioma Chats. Say Chioma Chats. Chioma Chats. Say grab a snack and bring it back. Hey, Chioma Chats. It's Chioma Chats. Say get it, twerk, shake, twerk, twerk, shake, twerk, and then shake it, twerk. So hey y'all, I hope you guys are doing well today. We have a really good topic tonight. I feel like this one is for the ladies, this one is for the lover girls, and we're gonna have a real girl talk today, okay? So today we are talking about Jayda Cheaves, also known as Wayda. And if you've been on Instagram or really anywhere online, you know that Jayda is, that girl. She's an it girl. She's an Instagram influencer. She's a multimillionaire. She's one of the most well-known influencers in the Black space, but also I think outside of it. And she's someone who has had a very public relationship history that a lot of people watched play out. Recently, Jayda posted something that I think a lot of us women can relate to, and I'm going to read it word for word because I don't want to misinterpret her message, okay? So she said, "How come I am a boss of every aspect of my life except when it comes to love? I sit on calls with corporate companies, people, and sustain 2 multi-million-dollar businesses daily, letting them know exactly what I want, and I don't take no for an answer. I will walk away from anything quick if it doesn't serve or benefit me, but I'll give a person I love countless chances to cross me over without ever wanting to walk away or leave them for dead because it makes me feel bad for them and not even for myself. Desperation, empathy, hurt, trauma. I'm going back to therapy soon, but I want to hear you all's thoughts because I know some can relate." Oh, girl, when I read that, I said, ooh, yeah, this is something we got to talk about. It's definitely relatable. And I think there is more to unpack with this. I saw a comment about this and it's crazy, but someone responded and said, "Jayda, we're dumb. Okay, we're women, we're dumb." And I know she really didn't mean it as women are stupid, but I think what it is that women are lovers, and often it can be to our own demise because a lot of us have been there and done that when it comes to giving too many chances or letting a man play us. I don't judge, but I also do judge because we have to be honest, and that is why I've broken this video down into 4 main talking points. So without further ado, let's get right into this video. So point number 1 is why this is so relatable, because here's the thing. Jayda is not the first woman to feel this way, okay? And she won't be the last. I think most of us have been there, where in every other part of your life, you're disciplined, you're strong, you know what you want, you don't let people play with you. But when it comes to dating, suddenly the rules bend, okay? You know that feeling when you give a guy too many chances, or you've taken him back after he did something that you know you would never accept from anyone else, or you let your boundaries slide because your feelings were involved. Yes, that is exactly what Jayda is talking about. And I don't see this as weakness, honestly. I just see this as being human because love does make you empathetic. Love makes you want to see the best in somebody. Love makes you forgive things you probably shouldn't or wouldn't. And when you add in the fact that women are often raised to be the nurturers, I do think we are emotional leaders in most cases in relationships. We're raised to be patient. We're raised to give grace. It makes sense why so many of us can be cutthroat at work or in business, but soft when it comes to romance. So when Jayda says, "I know some of y'all can relate," she's right, okay? A lot of us can. And that's the part people don't talk about enough. It's easy to post about being a boss and never settling, but love will definitely humble you. It'll test whether the boundaries you set on paper really hold up when feelings are involved. And I think sometimes you learn the hard way that your heart doesn't move as logically as your business mind does. And I'm gonna say that again. Sometimes you learn that your heart doesn't move as logically as your business mind does. Come on now, that's a read, okay? You gotta clock that one. But even in that, there's also growth, because every time you bend a little bit too far, every time you give one more chance than you should, you eventually get clearer on what you truly want and what you'll never tolerate again. It's like a muscle. You only learn your limits by stretching them, okay? So when Jayda opened up about that, she wasn't just talking about herself. She was definitely holding up a mirror, and a lot of women saw their own reflection in that moment. So moving on to point number 2, the Jayda Factor, okay? The Jayda Factor. Now, let's talk specifically about Jayda for a second, because she's not just any woman going through this at all, okay? She's someone whose life has been magnified online. Jayda has been known for her businesses, her fashion, her looks, her influence, all of that. But she's also been known for her relationship with rapper Lil Baby. That was an era, okay? That was an era for sure. Y'all remember the Jayda Lil Baby saga? It was everywhere at some point. And that relationship, for better or worse, shaped her public image. People weren't just watching her as a businesswoman. I think they were definitely watching her as a girlfriend. They were watching her as a mom and as someone attached to a superstar rapper. And I think that's where this post really does come from deep down inside. When you've had the fairy tale, the attention, the trips, the money, the family, it's hard to just move on like it didn't happen. Sometimes you end up chasing that old feeling in new relationships, hoping you can recreate it. But the truth is, you're not the same person that you were in your early 20s, Jayda, okay? And I say this as someone who's the same age as you. The woman that you were back then is not the woman that you are now. And Jayda definitely has grown. She has businesses, she has a son, she has different priorities. So of course, her relationships are going to feel different. And if she keeps trying to relive what she had with Lil Baby in every new situationship, and again, I'm not in her business, I don't know, I'm just, assuming, she's gonna keep coming up short, because that exact chapter is over. And that's not a bad thing though. It just means that you have to write a new chapter. And that's the real test of growth. Knowing when a chapter has closed and refusing to reread it just because once upon a time it felt good. So Jayda's challenge now isn't just chasing what she already had. It's about creating something that reflects the woman that she's becoming, or the woman she is today. Because the same way her businesses evolved, her relationships have also evolved too. You can't build a multi-million-dollar brand with yesterday's mindset, and you can't build a healthy love life with yesterday's patterns, okay? What made sense when she was 21 won't sustain her at 28. And the sooner that she embraces that, the sooner she can stop looking backward and start attracting something or someone that actually fits her presently. Ladies, does your man stay on the video game for hours and hours, playing the game as if he's never gonna get off? Well, mine does. So one day I was coming home and I realized that the trash that was there in the morning when I left was still there. So y'all know I was upset and I had to go and say something. Babe, can you take out the trash?
Yeah, I got you in a minute.
Okay.
Alright.
1 hour later.
Alright, I'm finna cook, bruh. Oh, I'm playing.
2 hours later.
Stop playing.
Babe, the trash, can you do it?
Yeah, I got you. Just one minute. Chill.
You're still playing the game.
One more game.
Okay.
Alright.
Little does he know I have the it factor. Let's see how he can handle this. This is It Factor by Dossier, an original from the Icons collection. With notes of ginger and cardamom, it's warm, sensual, and absolutely irresistible. Sweet, sultry, and hypnotizing in a bottle. Let's see what it can do.
Alright. I got it.
Trash out, game on. Dossier's It Factor gets the job done. And if you want to try it yourself, everything is pinned down below. Go ahead and check out Dossier's It Factor, because trust me, this one speaks for itself. Thank you to Dossier for sponsoring today's video. Now, moving on to point number 3, business boundaries versus love boundaries, okay? We got to talk about this one. Let's get into the business boundaries part, because Jayda hit on something so real. In business, she's strict. She knows her worth. She will walk away if something does not serve her. That is what she said. And why is that? That is because she's been burned before. When you lose money, when your reputation is on the line, when you've been criticized publicly for your business moves, you definitely learn fast that you have to protect yourself and your business. And I get that as a business owner as well. That's why she moves the way that she moves in that space. But relationships that's different. You can't control another person, right? You can't force someone to love you, to respect you, or to be loyal. The only thing you can do is control you, your boundaries, your standards, and your responses. And I think that's where a lot of us women mess up, because society has told women that being a ride or die is the ultimate proof of love, that sticking through cheating, through disrespect, or broken trust somehow earns you loyalty back. But it doesn't, okay? Cheating is not a hard time. It is a choice. Cheating is not, oh yeah, we've been through the tough times. No. It's a choice. And as a woman, when you don't enforce your boundaries, you're kind of teaching somebody how to treat you. And let me say this, you're not just teaching that person, you're teaching the guys to come. That is the real kicker. A lot of men are lurking in the background, looking at Jayda. They want her, they love her, they like her, whatever, but they know how she moves. They know that she'll stay past what she deserves, and they try to run that same game on her. And that's why some of this is repeated. You got to have those boundaries and you got to stand for them. So when Jayda admits that she's strict in business but not in love, I see that as her recognizing the disconnect. She knows that she has the power to walk away from things. She just doesn't always use it in her relationships. This is one of the hardest lessons in love. Realizing that your boundaries mean nothing if you don't actually enforce them. Discipline in business built Jayda's empire, but discipline in love is what will protect her peace. At the end of the day, walking away from a bad deal and walking away from a bad man require that same muscle. So you got to keep squatting and got to keep lifting that one. Now, my fourth and final point is basically my conclusion, my ending thoughts, just wrapping it up. And this is where I want to do like a zoom out for a quick second, because this isn't just about Jayda. Like I said, I think it's about all of us women. Boundaries are not about being cold or being unloving after a while. No, okay, if you're a lover girl, stay a lover girl. Even when you get hurt, you're going to go down for a second. You're going to be like, dang, I'm never going to come back from this. You'll be okay, sweetie, okay? You're going to come back. Don't let other people doing you bad make you cold. Don't be an unlover girl per se. Do not be a non-lover girl. Do not be a hateful person. Do not let it make you bitter, because trust me, it's really the other people that do these things and the things about them that they haven't healed versus yourself. But maybe you do have work and some healing to do, because when we talk about boundaries, it's really just about self-respect. Boundaries are making sure you don't keep pouring into situations that are draining you. And if you don't have them, you'll find yourself stuck in cycles that do nothing but hurt you. I'll be real. I had to learn this the hard way as well. There was a time when I gave too much grace or thought being understanding meant letting people get away with things. But the older I've gotten, the more I've realized that real love, like healthy love, requires boundaries, right? And when I finally found a relationship that I feel is right for me, which is where I am now, the one I pray that leads to marriage, we're working on it, okay? I can look at my old situations and see how different things were, because this time around, I do have boundaries. This time around, I know my worth. And I thank God for that growth. So when I look at Jayda's post, I see honesty, I see vulnerability, and I see a reminder that no matter how much money you make, how good you look, how much fashion you have, whatever lifestyle that you're awarded, or how much access that you have altogether, love will humble you, but it does not have to break you. Jayda is still young, she's still successful, she's still figuring out, and so are we, right? And if you take anything away from this, ladies, let it be boundaries will take you further than any ride or die mentality ever will. So thank you, Jayda, for being real. And to every woman watching this, know that you're not alone in figuring it all out. So that is it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed. Please let me know your commentary on my commentary down below. What do you think? What do you know? Let me know. Go ahead and check out Dossier's It Factor, because trust me, this one speaks for itself. And if you want to try it yourself, everything is pinned down below. Thank you to Dossier for sponsoring today's video. If y'all haven't already, don't forget to follow me on all of my social media networks. I'm posting a little bit more on TikTok and other places, so definitely follow me on there. And I will see y'all in my next video. Bye, y'all.
Yeah, I love to hear my name called. Black beauty cutie coming back just like an 8-ball. Philly plays, then I go to Jersey, I'm the cake boss. Barking with my dogs, running through y'all like I'm Saquon. Oh, you again? OMG, I'm getting pissed off. I've been past you, I lapped you, coming fast just like I seesaw. Nigerian girl, I'm somewhere hot, might go and get my wrist frost. I hate a hoe who like to tell she staying at the Ritz-Carlton, yes I'm a 10. I really am a 10. I'm throwing bows, I'm swinging R's, I hit that Carlton. Not going 50 cent with many men. I'm throwing shots from the key, they bouncing in the rim. Hey, you taking shots, you sour ass, it's salt around the rim. Hey, I make it happen in impossible, now call me Kim. Hey, real life movie, I'm not playing like a sim. Hey, chubby cheeks, I'm golden brown, I'm at your chin. Skirt, Danica Patrick, green looking sharp just like a cactus. Moving forward, not going backwards. Chioma party, I'll send the address. Bust on, but they dark like they some Ray-Bans. I can write, I can rap, I can sing. What more you gotta say, man? Oops, I made your block look like a wasteland. Heavy shit, the straw that broke the camel's back. They might say I'm a haystack. If you ain't rocking with me, boy, just say that. Runway on my body, this is real, baby. This is not a FaceTime.